Yeah, it's hard because I don't play for a month, so not much building to be done, but I don't know, like for me, it's kind of frustrating. Like I feel like we've left two games out there that are very winnable for us going into the break, whether the Mystics at home and then obviously this one. And then we've won other matchups that are really tough for us. The Lynx on the road, Mercury on the road, Mercury at home, Liberty at home, and you lose two that probably you should have won, especially the one at home versus the Mystics. So for me, that's frustrating. So I think that's the biggest area for our team to grow in this last 14 games of the year is, you can't leave these opportunities on the table. Right now, we're back and forth between 7th and 8th place in this league, possibly dropping to 9th, depending on how, it goes from day to day. So every single game matters, and you don't want to have to look back at the end of the year and be like, dang, like we left some out there that we could have easily got. So I think that's the frustration part for me, but you just use it as motivation and you're right there and you're really close. And like I said, pregame, like we put together like 2 quarters or 3 quarters, like we really are struggling to put together 4. So I think that's an area that we can focus on going into last 14. Yeah, I think it's that. I think at times we have our offense is really good, and then for quarter it like gets a little stagnant, or our defense is really good for a quarter, and then the next quarter it's not as good. So I think it's just our consistency overall. But you can tell our chemistry is really coming along. We're playing a lot better. If you watch our game from the beginning of the year, one of like our first 5 games, and you watch the game now, like you would think we're a completely different team with completely different players. So got to give our group a lot of credit, our coaches a lot of credit for everybody just really buying in and continuing to improve. And our goal is obviously to get back to the playoffs. Haven't been there since 2016, and right now we're in a position to do that. So that's exciting, and that's something to build off of. But at the same time, we just know we can be so much better, and that's what we're looking forward to.